never went to sleep since the last video. Instead, I filmed a podcast episode, edited the last video and scheduled it, and changed up a little bit my Instagram. And now I'm gonna... Oh, I also made a Instagram little trailer for my journals. But I'm about to try to make a reel for my Instagram because I'm trying to market my business. And I feel like I should start making reels where I'm doing stuff related to journaling. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make 3 reels a day. One is going to be me reading from my middle school journal. The second one will be, not in this order, but in whatever order I want to. The second one can be me just showcasing my journals. And the third one, I want it to be some sort of journaling tip, trick, hack, suggestion, journal prompt, something like that. So I'm going to go do that real quick. And then I'm kind of hungry, so I'm going to eat something. I don't know what. I've spent a lot of hours just on my phone, on Instagram, staring at the 3 Instagram profiles I have, trying to figure out why I'm doing what I'm doing in life and why I have 3 Instagrams and who I'm trying to be, and just all these questions about like my life, because I'm trying to figure out how it all ties together. I have lots of hobbies and I'm trying to figure out how it all ties together. Okay, listen, I love to journal. I love to write diary entries. I'm starting to get into doing planners and stuff. That's one of my hobbies. I sell journals. I love writing in journals. I want to teach people how to journal. I love all things diary writing, and not like a professional sense, not like writing books and stuff, just diary writing, personal diary writing. And then my second hobby, filmmaking. But not professional filmmaking, just simply personal filmmaking, vlogging, doing diary entries, and documenting my life. That's the second one. And then 3, we have music, which, once again, not in a really professional sense. I haven't been releasing any music, but simply just writing lyrics and singing in my room. So I'm like, what am I doing? Like, how does it all tie together? How can I describe this? I'm trying to figure out how I can like brand myself. Like, I am Mercedes Halford, the girl who, not only that, I have a podcast. Well, my podcast is just me talking about random topics. And so I'm just trying to figure out what my title would be. You know, I'm that girl who talks into a microphone and then into a camera and makes songs and journals, but I want it all to be on my one website. I want it all to tie together. I want it all to make sense. And that's what I've been thinking about for hours. I haven't done nothing. My room looks exactly the same as it was in the last clip. I ate breakfast, I came here, and I'm like, I've been contemplating for a very, very, very long time. I did, out of all of that time, manage to decide that I was going to have 3 Instagrams instead of 1, because it was just stressing me out, all the clutter. So now I have my main Instagram, which has nothing on it right now, but it's Mercedes A. Halford, which I'm gonna put like just my main pictures of like my life and stuff. That's where like I guess my friends will be and stuff like that. And then we'll have Mercedes Halford Shop, which I decided to use the Instagram account that has the following, and that's where everything that's on my shop Instagram will be. And I'm thinking, right now I only have journals on there, but I'm assuming eventually I will like sell other things on my website. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll sell merch for myself, or maybe I'll sell, I don't know, something related to music, something related to, I really don't know. Things that cost money will be on this Instagram. And then the third Instagram is my podcast Instagram, which only has the video for the first podcast episode on there right now.
We're going down. I'm like reliving this for you so you can truly understand.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm really kind of stressing over, like, it's not even really like who I am, because like me personally, I am a lot of things. Like, I'm a jack of all trades. It's really how I'm gonna make a living off of all of my several hobbies, you know? Like, maybe my video diaries will tie into everything. I don't know. I'm just really stressing over this. I feel like I shouldn't process too long on the camera because I could be here for hours. So I'm just gonna come back when I like decide something. Hello.
Oh my goodness, if I can get this to focus, I could show you something spectacular. I just looked at my YouTube and I now have 91 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? I'm 9 away from 100.
Yes, I sure do.
No, I think I figured out what it is. I don't think that it's that I have like 3 separate things, because I love the video diaries. I love doing the video diaries. I love doing the podcast. I love selling journals. I just feel like I'm lacking in one area, which is music. I feel like I haven't been able to fulfill my passion for music, and it's starting to feel very like upsetting. We're gonna take things a step back further and make songs like I used to do back in my Sunflowers era. If you've ever seen City Alicia on Apple Music, my Sunflowers music, that's my favorite group of songs I've ever made, versus like the Dear Diary songs I don't really like so much. That's when I tried to do like producing type stuff. That's just not my jam. The stuff here I liked so much better. So I'm gonna fiddle around on my piano and try to make today's song. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the chords that I like, and then I'm gonna put them on my computer because I can't play piano, so I can't do these over and over. You see that? Okay, let me put in my piano real quick. I had a 5th chord, but I left it out because like I don't need it. So this is the way it sounds. Wait, let me take off this thing. Okay. Now I'm just gonna try to keep it simple and make lyrics and record a song to this, because I don't want to make it too complicated, because the second I start adding a bunch of stuff is the moment I get stressed out and I like don't know what I'm doing and I get really upset. So I'm just gonna keep it simple and write a song to this. So I'm definitely stuck and don't know where to go from here, so I'm just gonna make a song the regular way, which is just making lyrics, because I don't know what I'm doing here. But anyways, let me show you what I made. Basically just made a little tune, a little beat. It goes like this. And it just repeats. But yeah, that's what I made, and now I'm gonna delete it. No saving. You know what? honestly, forget the making music for now. Just forget it. I am trying to do too many things at once. So we're going to focus on the journals. We're going to focus on making my journaling course. I'm going to focus on, maybe I'll write a little memoir or something about how journaling has benefited me or stuff like that. I'm going to wrap my world around journaling and forget music for a second. I'm a music major. I have 4 or 3 more years to learn how to make music, and then I could focus on music after. But right now it's all about journaling and doing everything that I can to promote what's right in front of me. This is what I'm doing right now. The journals, that's what I'm doing right now. Music, I'm learning that in school. That's a future project. Journals. And what else? The video diaries. Documenting my life. The podcast. Documenting my life. I don't even know what I'm doing with the podcast yet. I'm just putting anything on there, really. Right now. But I don't know. It's giving, was that TMI? It's giving Anything Goes by Emma Chamberlain. Like, my podcast is just anything at this point. But business-wise, I'm focusing on the journals. Focus. I'm focused on the journals. So let me put this away. And instead I can brainstorm stuff for my journals. I still have that kind of feeling in my throat that makes me feel like my throat is hurting. Like when I swallow, it feels like I'm swallowing. I just spilled corn juice on the floor. Oh no, I hate that. Okay, let me clean it. But I have this feeling in my throat that feels like when I swallow, I feel like there's a lump there. And it only goes away if I take Tylenol. So I'm not sure if it's something I should go to the doctor's for. If it's acid reflux, I really don't know. My brother's supposed to mop tonight, so I think this will be okay. For a second there, I caught myself. I was doing too much again. I looked at my computer and I was like, why am I trying to make a journaling course? Why am I putting extra work on myself when I haven't even completed the task in front of me? I gotta get people to buy the journals that I've made. So, with that in mind, I am no longer making that journaling course that I was thinking about making because it's just extra stress on myself. Why am I doing that? What I need to do now is market myself. So, my goal with this website now, my website looks beautiful. I love my website. You go on it, you could either choose to buy a journal or you can look at my link tree, which will take you to my Instagram or my YouTube or my podcast. And then if you scroll down a little, you'll see all the journals you can buy in a featured section. If you scroll down a little more, you'll see my YouTube and my podcast. And it's not too many links. It's not too much anymore. There's not too much to do. It's simply just buy a journal, watch my YouTube, or listen to my podcast. Those are the 3 options on there. Literally the only 3 options on there. Buy a journal, look at my YouTube, look at my podcast. I mean, if you click the link, there are 2 other options. There are send me an email and send me a Cash App. So, I guess, but I highly doubt people are going to be sending me Cash Apps, maybe some emails, but. So I'm fresh out of the shower and I just wanted to do a little bit of a reminder that I'm not going to be doing the songs anymore because I really want to start focusing on the journals, and the podcast and the video diaries, of course. But the podcast and the video diaries are less structured and it's more what I feel like talking about today, no script. So
that's not even a problem. The thing that I'm focusing on, the thing that I'm putting effort into, the thing that I'm going to step out of my comfort zone with is the journal business. And basically what I'm going to do is, while I dry off, I'm going to edit this video, then I'm going to meditate, and I'm head to bed, and I'm waking up at 6 a.m.